In this video tutorial, we're going to be showing you how to make the bow and bow tie. There's a couple of different alternatives, and this one will show you how to make the loop bow. So this is quite a simple one to make. This is really pretty. It's quite unusual. It's a little bit different. It looks quite effective. I wouldn't recommend this for small children, simply because if they pull it and start pulling the loops out, it will come apart quite easily. So it's more for an older child, an adult, or if you're making one for yourself. But for a young child, they'll easily pull the loops out. So I'd suggest the crocheted bow or bow tie, which is available on another video. So this is Eli the elephant, and he's modelling. Beautiful, isn't he? He's modelling the bow tie, and we're going to make a bow for our bunny. But they're made exactly the same way. The only difference is where you stitch them. So here's our bunny. She's really waiting for a bow. So we'll show you how to do it. On the pattern, it does explain, and it tells you to work as if you're making a pom-pom, but to use 3 fingers, and we're not going to cut the loops. So what we're going to do is have 3 fingers, like so, and then I'm going to wrap the wool around. I like to try and just keep it really neat. I'm holding the end just between my fingers so it doesn't escape. So try and keep it quite neat. If you mix them up all over the place, you'll end up with a little bit of an untidy bow. So keep them quite straight, don't be going all over the place, and then this way makes it a little bit more untidy. You can make them as just with a few loops, so you can make them with quite a few. Choice is yours. I'll make them with this. This is about half of what comes in the kit. So we're going to leave quite a long strand. It's surprising how long you need that, so make it longer than you think you need. So maybe about 50 centimetres. And when you're happy, we're going to take them with the thickness. We're going to take those off your fingers very carefully. And what we're going to do is just wrap that strand around the centre. I'll just zoom in so you can see it a little bit clearer. There we go. So we're going to wrap that around the centre a few times. And we want to try and make sure that that's in the middle. If it isn't, you can usually just slide it along a little bit like so. So that looks quite pretty. And what I'm going to do now is thread the other end with my needle. So keep it really careful. Put it down really carefully, so, excuse me, so it doesn't get knocked. So I'm threading the needle. To make it a little bit more secure, I'm going to just knot it at the back. Decide which is your front and which is your back. Just have a look which is prettier. I think that side's better. So I'm going to knot this side. So I'm just going to go under here, just through the back. Oops, got it caught over there, look. So all I'm doing here is just going through, and then I'm just going to pop a knot in it, and that'll just secure it a little bit better, because it is quite a delicate bow, this one. So I'll just pop that through the loop, and that's just so it's got a little knot on it. Now all we're going to do now is sew that neatly onto our bunny. So if we were making a boy bunny, she's a little waving, look, we'd sew it here. Or if your little girl bunny wants a dicky bow, you can just sew it securely under the neck. But we're going to give her one just here. So she's got a little bow. You could pop it on the top. You could try it right in front of her ear, at the side, either side. Just have a look, see where you think it looks nice. I'll just tuck that under a little bit. Right, so we're going to go for it just here, at the side of her ear. So what we're aiming to do now is secure it. So I'm just going to put a few stitches underneath where I'm sewing it. What we want is for it to be nice and secure. So I'm going to do a few stitches, and I'm going to go through that loop, look, so it's like knotted. A couple of knots. So I'm going to make that secure there, and then we're going to go through around the bow a few more times, around the centre. Try and keep those nice and straight as well, look. So we're going around there. And again, just keep an eye on it so you're making sure it stays central. So I've gone around there another couple of times, and then I'm going to knot in the back again. It's just a matter of knotting as much as possible to make it secure. So don't attempt this one if it's for a new baby or if it's for a young child, because they will pull it out. you'd much better use the crocheted one. And there is a free download on our website, weewoolliewonderfuls.com. If you look under the PDF section, or just enter in the search box, enter alternative bow, and there's a crocheted bow and bunny tail pattern, and that's just free to download. So grab that, and then there are video tutorials for those as well, and they're a little bit more secure for younger fingers, so they're not pulling them now. So now I'm happy with it. I'm just going to sew a couple of times away like we have in other videos. This is just to finish off our thread because we don't want to knot it on the outside. So that's that, and I'm just going to tuck it slightly, clip it off, and then we're just going to straighten it up a little bit. Ah, look, and there she is. She's got her little bow. So just tied it up with your hands, make it look a bit neater. Let's have a look how she looks. I think spent quite a bit of time getting that perfect, but I've just done it quite quickly for the video to show you how it's done. I think she looks lovely. If there's an extra little loop, I'd maybe tuck it behind. You can even, if there's a longer one, just thread a bit more thread and just pop a stitch in and pull it to the back. Oh, look, there we are. So she looks very pretty with her bow. That's really nice. And you can see the bow tie, that's simply one done in blue with our Eli. So exactly the same method, we've just sewn it in a different position. So I hope you enjoyed that video.